Hi guys, so today we're back with another GTA5 online video, and I'm showing you guys today on how to actually drift in GTA5 online. So normally I don't do many videos like this. This is going to be my first drift video, but I don't think I've told you guys, but I do a lot of drifting in GTA5 online. Just before we do get into this video, I would like to say I am now hosting a giveaway because we did hit 550 subscribers. So you guys do want to win this to stay active as possible on the channel. I'm giving away a $20 PSN card, so you guys can go and buy a couple games or some shark cards with it for your GTA5 online account. Apart from that, let's get straight into the video. So just before we do get into drifting, you will need to buy the Rapid GT, the Sultan RS, or the Food Tour. You can even buy the Sentinel XS. You can buy them cars. Now we're going to be using the Rapid GT today because this is my favorite drift car, and I can drift a lot better with it. So you guys want to go and do so. This is for most drift cars. The setup. So the setups is, make sure you have the street brakes, make sure you do not have stock, make sure you have street brakes, make sure you have no armor on the car, and make sure you have no bulletproof tires. If you have bulletproof tires, that will also mess up your drifts. And make sure you have no spoiler, and make sure you changed your exhaust. Make sure you do have a changed exhaust. It cannot be the stock exhaust. Apart from that, once you've all upgraded your car, you're ready to go. And what you guys need to go and do, you need to go and download this track. Once you guys have downloaded the track, go and start it up and do all the checkpoints except from the last one over there, because the drift track is actually all the way down there. That's where we're going to be heading. But once you've done that, you're gonna be lowering your car. So to lower it, you see that little like circle thing, you're just gonna shoot in the middle of there, and you should see it lowers twice. When the two back wheels lower twice, it means you've done the lower, means you lowered the car right. So look, we're gonna go and do that right now. As you can see, look, it clearly is lowering the car. See, we just lowered it twice right there, boom. So now we've lowered that one twice. You just want to go and do the back two. You do not want to do the front, or that can also mess up your drifting. That's what I found. I think it's easier if you just do the back two. So once you guys have done that, you should notice as soon as you get in your car, it'll be really friggin' slidey. So like, I'm just gonna go and turn around and look how much slidey the car is. So this is what you guys are gonna be like the first time you're gonna be drifting like this. You're probably gonna be spinning out everywhere. This is what I was like doing. But this is what you guys want to go and do to drift. So the things to drift, you're gonna need to use your handbrake, and you're gonna need to, which is R1, and you're gonna be using L2 to drift, and you're gonna be using a lot of your steering to actually control the car, so you don't spin out everywhere and you don't ruin your drift. So yeah, this is the drift track right here. Make sure you have downloaded it, like I did say. And then once you have got it, we're going to start off easy. So the best thing to do for this drift track is you just want to go and start about here, and you're just going to try and drift around that pole. So you're going to try and do a donut around that pole. How are you going to do this? As soon as you come up to the pole, just before you start to turn, hit that. So you're going to have your gas on full for the whole thing. If you're about to spin out, let go of your gas, but have your gas on full for the whole thing. As soon as you're about to do it, hit the handbrake and turn, and you should see your car should start to drift. So as soon as you hit handbrake, you want to hit L. So you want to hit handbrake, L2, let go of L2, and then keep tapping handbrake. Now this is what you want to do with your steering. If you don't want to hold it too long, or you'll spin out. So I'm just going to do an example on what will happen if you hold your steering too long. So I'm going to go and do the drift right, boom. You're going to spin out if you hold your drifting too long. And don't hold L2 too long, and don't hold R1 too long. So this is what you want to go and do. As soon as I come up to it, R1, L2, keep tapping R1, and then let go of it sometimes, and you should see if you just let go of it, your car should just automatically drift. But if you want to keep it like nice and steady, you want to keep it under control, you can just keep tapping R1 now and again, and you should do like a perfect donut around the pole. Once you've done that, and now you want to be able to drift a corner. So there's one right down there. Now this is for holding the drifts. Holding drifts is quite hard. So you want to be able to hold a drift in GTA. You can't just do something like that. You can't. That's not a drift. You actually have to hold the drift and make sure you get a bit of like, make sure you get a good turn on your car. So like this corner right over here, we're just gonna go and drift around this pole. That's what we're gonna go and do. So try and hold that drift like that. So as you see, I just hold the drift. So it's the same method as soon as you come up to it. So you want to drift about just before you do the drift. So I drifted about here. So you remember R1, L2, R1, R1, R1. Keep it under control with your steering, and boom, then you can come out the drift. So we're gonna go and do that one more time. I'm just going to do an example on what happens if you hold R1 and L2 too long at the same time while you're trying to drift. Your car is just going to stop. So we're going to go and do this one more time. So let's go and do it. And just keep the car under control while you are drifting. Try and keep that momentum too. Try not to go too slow while drifting, or your car will just stop. So once you guys have mastered that, you now want to try and go for a bigger corner, which is out here. So we're going to try and do this one right now. Now this is all about controlling your car completely, so make sure you have the steering really under control, or you are not going to get that turn. Make sure you do fit it, like as you can see, like look at my front wheels. You can clearly see I keep changing the direction my wheels are going in, because that's what you want to do. You want to control your steering. So to do this corner, you just want to go up to the corner. Like I said, just before you do go for the turn, you want to hit R1, L2, keep tapping R1, and you should be able to see you do this drift all the way around that corner. And make sure you keep holding your throttle for the whole thing. If you're about to spin out, just let go of your throttle and just hold the brake so you do not crash into anything. Once you've done that, I do recommend trying to do some tight drifts. What I mean by tight drifts is I mean to do like drifts around some corners that are quite tight. So just try and drift around these things like here. You can see I just drift around them. And then if you've mastered that, try and drift in like really thin places like these wheels right here. And you can just mess around with the track. But once you've done that, you can pretty much control, you can pretty much drift the car, you're pretty much set now. You can finally drift. There is one more thing, try not to go too fast. You just want to go like a nice pace with your car, like I did say. Apart from that, that's pretty much it on how to drift in GTA 5 Online. I will do a further in-depth video on how to drift, probably later on the next day. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.